Good morning. Welcome to the Overtime Chatter 2. Long time no see. I'm here with you this morning to do my my commentary or my recap on Heart and Soul Season 2, Episode 10, Rings and Things. I gotta say, I've been watching this, but I haven't really been doing commentary on it because they get on my fucking nerves. It's the same shit every week. It's LaToya crying, oh, I want to be friends with them, and I was so hurt, and I had a seizure, and nobody knew, and I just want to be there for Chloe, and I'm just tired of hearing that shit. So anyway, we got LaToya up. She getting up. We picking up where we left off. They all at something called Top Roof or some resort they at or Airbnb. LaToya get her from the table and she telling Cleo ass off, you sat on the phone for me 2 hours crying and I tell you about my father and I almost passed out and you tell me shut the fuck up, stop crying and get on with it. And I'm tired of this. Fuck this, man. You're not my friend. You hear Zoe at the table with all the ladies at the table. I guess they're eating dinner. And you hear Zoe say, Zoe. She say, she don't care. And she said, what you mean I don't care? She said, I've been telling you, Chloe, for the last 30 minutes what you've been doing to her. She said he ain't told you. You act like you don't hear her. She said, I don't understand that shit. So anyway, when LaToya get up to leave the table, Chloe follow her, but Zoe get up too. Zoe, she get up too. She don't want the girl. Zoe said, I'm tired of hearing your mouth, Chloe. I'm tired of looking at your face. I don't want to hear your voice. Leave her alone. She said, but I don't understand what I'm doing. He's Chloe. I want you to tell me what I did so I can take accountability so I can fix it. And but she said, damn, she done told you. She was like, girl, I ain't got nothing to say. Let me turn around and drink this water before I start crashing out on you. But you already started crashing out. You've been crashing out. Hype on her, Zoe, since she showed up. So anyway, they all, Chloe trying to talk to LaToya, and she just taking it extra. LaToya is, I can't do this no more. Well, don't stop fucking doing it then. So after Chloe can't take no more because she found out her man there, she's like, I can't take this no more. She said, all y'all keep fucking with me about LaToya. Did y'all run after LaToya when there was something wrong with her and LaBria? No, y'all didn't even ask about her. She said, and Chloe's like, I'm sick of this shit with even LaToya. She knows my heart. And I just think like I said, I think LaToya is overreacting because she had a seizure. So while Chloe in the room talking to Jorden, she like, I grew up with a sister who had seizures all the time. My mama died. My husband died while I was teaching kids. You just got to get up and just keep going on. So anyway, to me, Chloe needs a lot of damn counseling. She feel like, to me, the way that she responded in this moment, it seemed like she just got a lot of areas of just hurt and grief, and she needs to go to counseling. So anyway, Chloe ain't sick of this shit. She tell her, I'm ready to go. So Jorden and her drive back to the city. So it's the next morning, and all the ladies are showing up at they had brunch or whatever it is they eating, but they got a little gift bag with the names and shit on them. And the ladies just feel like they in a real good mood. They said the day seems lighter, it's nicer, the energy is good, especially Marina. The energy is lighter. I hope you drove safe, Chloe. See, that's the kind of smart shit that Chloe do, and you turn around and do it. Oh, it's so light here, Marina. It's so nice in here, quiet in the energy, and this is what we needed. Have a nice drive back, Chloe. See, that's smart shit. So, LaBria asked the ladies, well, how was y'all evening? And they looking at her like she crazy. Like, bitch, wasn't you sitting there listening to her do all this arguing with this girl, with Chloe? And she was like, I was sitting there, I was at the table, I was just listening. And she said, I felt like, I just want to know if y'all had a good time. So she was like, it was cool. It wasn't a good time. Said that Chloe just made everything a mess. So Labrina say, I could just tell with you, though, you just got tired of her. Stop letting her just let it slide. So I said, to me, it's obviously that Labrina don't like Chloe at all. She said that Chloe fuck up other relationships. So, with everybody standing at the table and Latoya is saying, I just had to put me first and take care of myself and take me first. And I felt like I was doing something bad anyway, because behind her back, I was helping Jorden plan her engagement, but I don't feel like I could really be a part of that. So they was like, the ladies looking around like, I don't give a fuck about her engagement. This is what the fuck she get. You shouldn't feel bad about it at all. Whatever going on with Chloe and us, she brought that shit on her own. Zoe I wouldn't give a fuck. But I'm saying again, I'm sick of hearing Latoya talking about how much she pour into her, and she pour into her, and she's someone into Chloe, but she need that same shit. Well, leave her the fuck alone. Because even after all this go down, you say all that shit, you still gonna send her some fucking flowers. I wouldn't send her nothing. We done. She'll be alright without the flowers. So anyway, while Chloe at home with her family and with Jorden, the ladies go to this store called SK or something, and what they're going to look for is they're looking for glamorous Western gear, black tie Western gear, black suits, black hats. You know, it's a glam Western night, and it's Labrina voting for her husband's retirement party. He did 8 years in the NFL, and he's retiring now. So all the ladies trying on shit. Trying on boots and hats, and they having to fan that motherfucking store acting like this dad's store. Which they do, this is what they do I don't like. Whenever they see each other, they always start all this goddamn yelling, hey girl, girl, I do not like all that shit. I like to say, hello, how you doing? You look nice, hey. But and so they're in the store, marling, dancing, jumping around. They're having a good time. They doing a little bit over to me, it's my store. You're in there doing the twerking in my coats and shit. We're not playing that. Not unless you buying it. So Ashley is at the store, and in her confessional, she's saying hi to her, Chloe, like that bra that you wear when you at work all day and you want to come home, take that motherfucker off and throw it on the dresser. That's Chloe. Whoo, girl, the girls need to relax. And since they took the bra off, which is Chloe, they feel like they can let their head down. Like I said, I don't like them playing in the store. So I laughed because I seen Labrina over there. She drinking and shit, and she tried to play that fall off, but I caught that shit. So Chloe home with the girls and Jorden, and they're playing charades. So they're playing charades, and there she go, Chloe, putting pressure on her daughters. What if Jorden asked me to be his wife? Are you okay with that? And Noelle, one of the daughters, said, no, I'm uncomfortable with that. Well, what makes you uncomfortable with that? I don't know. I'm just uncomfortable. I'll tell you what make it uncomfortable. She don't know that motherfucker. And she said that she was upset with you because you were seeing Jorden for a long time, lying to her, and she found out. So the reason why their relationship is kind of skewed is because you was hiding him from them. And then she tried to explain, like all mothers do, I wasn't trying to hide. I mean, yeah, you was hiding him. I just said you didn't want to introduce him until you felt like it was going to be something serious. Now, the little girl said, if he asks you to marry me, I don't want him to marry you. I don't want that. Well, she said, well, he's not going anywhere. He's here. So she started saying about how Jorden need to invest and spend time with the girls and shit. And so while she's sitting there talking to him, she said, well, you know, mommy loves him. And what is mommy supposed to do? And the confessional, this is what pretty much Chloe told us. Them her fucking kids. she need a fucking life. She want a man in her life, and she want that man no matter what the fuck her kids say. So next thing I know, the little girl uncomfortable. She's like, well, I'm gonna just get up. So Chloe said, I'm gonna get up and leave you in here with Jorden so that y'all can talk. That little girl don't want to talk. She don't want this motherfucker in her life. What are you doing? You making your kids do some shit that they don't want to do. And I think that shit is wrong. I think that is wrong. Yeah, you had a life. You had a life before you had them. They can't help it that their father died or whatever the reason why he not here. But you're responsible for them. Listen, when I started trying to date somebody, and my daughter came out of her room, I guess she had to be about maybe 13 or 14, no older, maybe 16, 17 years old. And she said, I don't like that man being in my house. He wasn't in my bedroom. He was in my living room on the sofa. He had fell asleep, and I fell asleep in my room. I didn't do that around I didn't bring men around my kids. And she wasn't no kid. She was 16, 17 years old. But once she told me she didn't like that motherfucker in her house, you know what I did? I didn't have no long conversation with her. I was like, really? She was like, yeah, I don't like him here. So when I got finished talking to her, I went in and woke his ass up and said, you got to go. He was like, what you mean? I said, my daughter, they uncomfortable. They're the only man they ever been around, and their home is their father. So she don't want you here. And then, he was trying to talk shit as I was driving his ass home. Well, this your house. So how you kid? Man, fuck you. This her house too. And she don't want to see your ass in it. So I'll see you, but it won't be at my home. And that's what I think Chloe should have did. I think when that little girl told her that she was uncomfortable, that they should have changed the subject, or they shouldn't have talked about shit, and she should just date this dude. Don't marry, don't do shit till it feel right for everybody else. Your kids are young. You stupid. Then there's some motherfucker that cheated on you too, and he younger than you. Girl, please. I was like, that bitch crazy. And she should have cussed that daughter, should have cussed her ass out. So, Chloe, he got to build a bond. So he started talking to her. But it's evident that Noel don't want to talk to Jorden. He said, well, you don't have to talk right now. We can talk later. And she said, maybe. That's right, motherfucker. Maybe later I will talk to you. I don't want you for my father. I don't want you in the house with my mama. I don't want that. So in the whole thing, this was a bad fucking move on him and her. So we got the Marina and Latoya, they meet up because Latoya is at a photo shoot for dating app where you get to meet the man and his dog, whatever. So she said, I'm always doing these moments for everybody else. I want to do one for me and meet a nice man and a dog. Okay. So anyway, Marina just started talking about Chloe. So when Marina sees Latoya her shoe, she started hollering, girl, that color girl is popping on. Oh, God. You looked alright. You didn't look that good. I mean, you was alright. I didn't like all that yellow eyeshadow and shit. I don't know, green or whatever the fuck it was. Like I said, when they do that introduction, they always, girl, no, girl, girl, we got, girl, yeah. All black women don't do that shit. Some of us just say, hello, how you doing? You look nice, and keep it going. But anyway, I said, she look all right. She not so much all that Marina's doing. So anyway, Marina started talking about Chloe, how she thinks some other shit is going on. She don't know what it is, and how come she can't articulate it to your ladies. But when you start pushing away your friends and shit, you really are having a problem. So Latoya says that Chloe, she'll give you an apology, but as soon as she say apology, it's something smart behind it. And they give her an example when she says, I'm sorry, what y'all want me to do? Get a stripper with a big slong, or do something else? And the counseling lady say, when you said that, Chloe, you just fucked up your apology, because it's like you said it and then you said this shit behind it. And she said, but I said it because I meant it. I don't feel like saying sorry is enough. So that's her spin on it. And so that's the same thing. Latoya said she give you an apology, but then she just go on behind it and say some bullshit. So Miranda said, yeah, she say these words, but if they don't have feelings behind them, they don't mean shit. So then Latoya with her, we all fighting for joy and happiness, and Miranda's like, yup. So Latoya says she feel bad because as far as she know, ain't nobody gonna be at Chloe's engagement party, but she will send flowers. I was like, girl, you already playing the motherfucking event. You don't need to send no flowers. And plus all them goddamn flowers I seen in there, she ain't gonna know the difference. But Latoya says she wants the best for her, but best for Chloe whether she's in her life or not. So we got Elena, and she meeting up with Chloe because Chloe ain't got no friends. So they meet up, and Elena says she look good, and then Chloe says she want to meet up with Elena because Elena, if anybody else, Elena knows her heart. So they sit down and start talking, and Elena start asking. They start catching up, and Elena said that she happy, but she not divorced. So Chloe said, well, where is Josh at? And she said, I don't know where Josh at. Now I'm kidding. And Chloe said, girl, is he home with his mama? So Elena started laughing. She said, girl, he home with his mama. So in the meantime, Chloe let Elena know that she ain't been getting along with the girls, and she don't know what the fuck the problem is. They want her to be somebody that she ain't, and she just don't know. And that, but her and Jorden is cool. He cheated on her and shit. And he took accountability, and now they good. So in the confessional, Elena say, yeah, Chloe really got a good heart. She a good place, but she said she got a slick ass mouth. She said she got a real slick ass mouth. She says shit on the slide. So, and a prime example is that she said, girl, where is Josh at? He at his mama's house. She said, yeah, girl. She said, he mad because I filed. He angry, but we separated. And the only thing I would want back is my fucking money. And they show where Josh went to tell her he took money and didn't ask her and made poor investments. And she want her money back. I was like, girl, just count that shit as a loss and keep it moving. Because he helping you pay what little bills he got. And he standing at his mama, mean he ain't got no money. So they splitting their little bills. And Chloe said, what you paying, child? $20 a month. Boy, that smart ass mouth. So anyway, like I said, she told me that her and Jorden is good. That her relationship with the girls is on the rocks. She said the ladies ain't fucking with her, especially Zoe. She real mad at her. But again, Elena says that Chloe's a good person. She said she genuine, but she got a mouthpiece. So she said all Chloe need to do is just sit down for a minute and process, just process shit. So she said, so Elena said, maybe y'all should write each other letters. And Chloe said, I ain't writing shit. So the next meeting we have is Chloe's meeting with her, Valerie, her content event person. So they shooting content because they had that red love party or something in the beginning of the season. And they want to thank all the ladies and to let the people know that they still around and they still playing events. So while she getting dressed for this event to do this, to shoot some content, Labria is at her big ass husband retirement party, and everybody starts showing up. You got Miranda and Morgan, whatever his name is. They look nice. And Elena, I don't really like her. No, I don't really like Ashley's outfit. So Josh showed up. He looked all right. Zoe coming. You already know. Titties out, legs out, stomach out, everything out. Everything too damn tight. She look cute though, but it's a little bit too over accessorized for me. So everybody there meeting up each other. Latoya, her dress is okay. She look cute. Morena looked cute. Labrina looked cute. They all looked alright. So anyway, they all at the party. They having a good time, hollering and screaming. They ain't ready for it. Hey, girl. All that shit. So they get to talking. And about how they ain't missing Chloe. And then they'll bring that hit on. If Chloe was here, we had to hear about what she would have done and how she would have done this. So I'm glad she ain't here because she'd have been poking and pouring. That's what all of them were saying. We ain't got nobody saying no slick shit. Nobody being apprehensive, being passive aggressive. So we all doing good without Chloe. So to me, she had more entertainers at the party than she actually had people attend. It was a big ass space. It just like it was real empty. So anyway, Labrina gives a speech to her. They both give speeches to each other about how great they is and the things they live and went through and it's their family and blah, 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 blah. We teammates forever. Y'all know how the shit go. So anyway, they having a good time, feeling, drinking, and talking. So we see back at Chloe, she feeling good talking to Valerie. So she go get dressed to do this content. She come around the corner and she see Jorden. She say, what you doing here? I'm surprised to see. She's really taken aback that he's there. And he was like, well, you wasn't expecting me? So she said, no. So she said, where's Valerie at? He said, I think she in here. So they go through this door and you start seeing all these candles and all this white shit and all these goddamn notes. Like he made a path to, I guess, to the altar where the guests were. When you first met me, we went on this trip. It was the best thing I ever did. I knew it was the best thing in my life. Then they walk a few steps and it's another day. When you stayed with me over here in Barbados, blah 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 blah. So she said our story of our relationship. So as she starts moving inside of the venue, she started noticing that her friends and family is there. Her friends, everybody there, except her son. I don't see her son at all. And then none of the ladies are there. So she, oh God, Jorden, are you asking me? Nice ass ring. So she doing all the extra shit. So after the last letter is, will you marry me? And then he get on his knees and pull out the ring. And she looking at him saying, yeah, well, she knows. She said, say no. Her fucking daughters are sitting at the table, just look like they about to ignite, just catch on fucking fire. Because she just act like they ain't there. So anyway, after he did the proposal, she go hug his mama and her mama and brothers, everybody. Her daughters is the ones that she go to last. And you want to see my ring? That Noah said, no, I don't want to see your ring. She said, girl, when we get home, we going to want to try my ring. She said, no, I ain't going to want to try on nothing. So how y'all feel about it? I don't feel nothing about it. I mean, they give her a hard way to go. So why y'all acting like this? Stop fucking with them, girl, and leave them alone. And first, you should have went to them first. And then in front of them, you should have told that motherfucker, no, Jorden, I can't marry you right now. But I will marry you. And this is beautiful what you did. But I got these goddamn kids I got to raise. So anyway, it's after the party. They back. Everybody at Labrina party having a good ass time. So, like I said, she speak to everybody first, Chloe, at her engagement party, but she addressed her daughters last. So, it's time to leave, and the kids get in the car. And when they're in the car, what happens when they're in the car? Oh, when they're in the car, the girls is crying. She want to hug them and shit. Get off of me. I don't want to talk to you. And they telling her that they don't want to talk to her. They telling her, Chloe, her kids are telling her daughter, especially Noelle, how she ruined her life. You ruined my... She said, really? Is that bad? Yes, bitch, for her, that is ruining her life. That's that bad. So, she just seemed like Chloe just running around like she just flabbergasted that she don't know what to do. Yeah, you do get that motherfucker back his ring. and put your kids in counseling, and you put your ass in counseling, and I swear you probably won't worry Jorden, because he ain't ready for you, girl. He is not ready. He just found somebody that take care of him like his mama, and you that girl. So you could have been anywhere if she was here with me, listening to the same shit I listen to every week about these women. Oh, we're sisterhood, and we're this, and we're that. All y'all got some kind of energy problems. I don't know. If Chloe is really who she is, and she says she ain't never changed, she on ADHD. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but they could fix this. But her thing to me ain't them women. Her thing to me is her children. She need to fix that shit. So listen, you could have been anywhere, but she's been here with me for 25 minutes and 32 seconds, and I love you for it. And I'll be back with another review. Bye now.